Rebecca smiled as she ended a long phone call with her daughter, Sophia. They had talked for over an hour, laughing about Sophia's new married life. Since Sophia had married Dennis, a soldier stationed in a distant border town, they rarely saw each other. Rebecca missed the days when they spent weekends shopping, walking in the park, and watching old movies together. As she put down the phone, the house suddenly felt quiet. Her husband, Caleb, was still at work, and her best friend, Eliza, was away for the weekend. A few minutes later, the doorbell rang. Outside stood a delivery man holding a large bouquet of fresh flowers. "These are for Rebecca." "From Caleb," he said with a smile. Rebecca's heart warmed. Caleb rarely surprised her with flowers, so the unexpected gift made her happy. She carried the bouquet inside and admired its beauty. But as she placed it into a vase, a small card slipped onto the floor. She picked it up and froze. "To Linda, with all my love." Caleb, her smile disappeared. When Caleb returned home that evening, Rebecca showed him the card. He glanced at it, laughed awkwardly, and claimed the florist must have mixed up the message by mistake. "It happens," he said. "Don't let a little error ruin your day." Rebecca wanted to believe him. After more than 20 years of marriage, trust came naturally. She accepted his explanation, although a small seed of doubt remained. A week later, Caleb suggested they spend Saturday together shopping for Sophia's birthday gift before going to dinner. On the way, they stopped at a gas station. Rebecca accidentally spilled her coffee and reached into the glove compartment for napkins. Instead, she found 2 expensive theater tickets dated the previous evening, the same night Caleb had claimed he was working late. When she questioned him, Caleb quickly explained that he had loaned his car to a friend for a date. "If you don't believe me, I'll call him right now," he offered. Feeling embarrassed for doubting him, Rebecca stopped him from making the call. Still, her heart felt uneasy. The final clue came several days later. While doing laundry, she found a receipt from an expensive lingerie boutique inside Caleb's jacket pocket. She knew he had never bought such gifts for her. This time she said nothing. Instead, she quietly followed him during his lunch break. What she saw shattered her heart. Caleb met a young pregnant woman, wrapped his arms around her, and kissed her passionately. There was no misunderstanding anymore. That night, Rebecca confronted him. They argued until Caleb stormed out of the house. Hours later, he returned drunk with the same woman beside him. "This is Linda," he announced boldly. "She's going to live here with me. She's carrying my baby. You should pack your things and leave." Then he tossed a $20 bill onto the floor. "Here's your cab fare." Rebecca stared at him in disbelief. Without another word, she grabbed the nearest mop and chased both of them out of the house. Caleb and Linda ran outside, and Rebecca slammed the door behind them, locking every bolt. The next morning, she told Sophia everything. Her daughter listened quietly before saying, "Mom, you deserve better. Don't forgive him just because he's my father. File for divorce." Those words gave Rebecca strength. Her friend Eliza stayed by her side during the difficult weeks that followed, reminding her she wasn't alone. 3 weeks later, Caleb returned with another bouquet of flowers. This time there was no card. He looked tired, unshaven, and defeated. "I'm sorry," he whispered through the closed door. "Linda lied to me. The baby isn't mine. She only wanted my money and this apartment. I made a terrible mistake. Please let me come home." Rebecca looked at the man she had loved for over 20 years. Surprisingly, she felt nothing. No anger. No love. No pity. She disappeared inside for a moment and came back rolling a large suitcase. "These are your things," she said calmly. "We'll finish the rest at the lawyer's office." Then she took a crumpled $20 bill from her pocket and dropped it at his feet. "Here's your cab fare," without waiting for a reply. Rebecca closed the door. This time, she never opened it again.